This video is about biological development from topic 2. I will highlight the important points from this topic. The first one is male reproductive system. So generally, the functions of male reproductive system are to produce and transport sperm and protective fluid. It also to discharge sperm and to produce male sex hormones that is called testosterone. Let's see the organs from the male reproductive system. So we have here testes, two testes here. The function is to produce testosterone, male sex hormone, and also sperm. And the one that covers testes is called scrotum, which is to regulate temperature and also to protect testes. We also have here a tube that we call urethra, the tube that carries urine from the bladder, here is the bladder, to outside of the body, and it also ejaculates semen. Penis here to deliver semen that contains sperm, and we have glands, two glands. We have prostate gland and also bulbourethral gland here. The function is to secrete fluid part of the semen. This is the structure of a sperm. A sperm can live up to 5 days inside a woman's body. The head, this is the head, contains genetic materials, so it carries genes from the father. It uses tail to move forwards the egg. A male who has reached puberty will produce millions of sperm cells every day. So let's move on to female reproductive system. Generally, the functions are to produce eggs, which is ovum, to produce female sex hormones, estrogen and also progesterone, and also a site for fertilization. So as you can see here, we have here ovary. The function is to produce or release ovum and hormones. We have fallopian tube, transport ovum from ovary to uterus, and also a place where fertilization occurs. And here we have uterus, a house for the fetus, cervix here. It connects uterus with vagina, and vagina, that is a birth canal, joins the cervix to the outside of the body and also to receive sperm. So this is a structure of an ovum. It can live for 12 to 24 hours. At birth, there are approximately 1 million eggs, and by the time of puberty, only about 300,000 eggs or ovum remains in a woman's body. Move on to fertilization. So this figure shows how fertilization looks like. Fertilization occurs in a fallopian tube. So this is a fallopian tube. It occurs where one sperm fuses with an egg, and then right after the fertilization, the egg changes so that no other sperm can get in. Then within 24 hours of being fertilized, it starts dividing fast into many cells and then move slowly to uterus for implantation. So this is another figure to show cell division in the fertilized egg. So day 1, unfertilized egg without the sperm, and then fertilized egg where sperm has gotten into the ovum, and then 4 cells embryo where the eggs started to divide into many cells, then turn into morula, and then blastocyst before the implantation. This diagram shows stages of prenatal development, it can be divided into 3 stages. So we have here zygote period or stage, and then embryo period, and lastly is the fetal period. So you can see the gradual changes from cells slowly into a baby or a fetus. Chromosome. So what is a chromosome? This picture shows a shape of a chromosome. It looks like an X alphabet. So humans have 46 chromosomes or 23 pairs chromosome. 22 chromosomes we call autosomes, while 1 pair we call sex chromosome. So sex chromosome can be either X or Y. A sperm can have either X or Y chromosome, but an ovum can have only X chromosome. So the one that determines the gender of a baby is actually the father. If the baby has XX chromosome, it means that the baby is a girl. If the baby has XY chromosome, it means that the baby is a boy. Our genes can be categorized into either dominant or recessive genes. So to make it easy to understand, dominant is stronger compared to the recessive genes, which is a weaker gene. So here is an example of a plant. So let's say if the father is purple flower and the mother is a white flower, and the offspring or the child has got the purple flower, it means that the purple flower is the dominant gene and the white flower is the recessive gene. And then let's look at the example here. If let's say we have a yellow seed married to a green seed and the child is yellow seed, it means that the yellow seed is the dominant gene. What is genetic disorder? Genetic disorder is a condition that is caused by an abnormality in an individual's DNA. Abnormalities can be caused by mutation in just one gene, or they can involve the addition or subtraction of the entire chromosome. Some genetic disorders are inherited from the parents, or it can also be caused by mutations, and the mutations can occur either randomly or due to some environmental exposure. A genetic condition where someone has either too many or too few chromosomes is called aneuploidy. It can be categorized into trisomy, which is defined if the person has an extra chromosome, or monosomy, defined as the person has a missing chromosome. This is examples of genetic disorder. We have here Down syndrome, or we call it trisomy 21, because people with Down syndrome, they have an extra chromosome 21, as you can see here. And the other example is Turner syndrome, where people with Turner syndrome, they have a missing or incomplete sex chromosome here. That's it for this topic. Thank you very much.